Ever wondered why your perfect match on that dating app seems too good to be true? We live in an age where online dating has not just become popular, but practically the norm. It's the modern-day Cupid, with a digital arrow aiming at hearts across the globe. It's convenient, it's quick, it's like having a romantic bazaar at your fingertips, where you swipe left and swipe right to find your match. But is everything as rosy as it seems? Let's dive deeper into the inconvenient truths about online dating. Remember that picture-perfect profile you swiped right on? Here's an inconvenient truth. Photos can deceive. We've all been there, irresistibly drawn to that flawless profile picture, the sparkling eyes, the dazzling smile. But let's pause for a moment. Is that a filter? Or perhaps a masterfully captured angle? You see, in the digital realm of online dating, users often present the best and sometimes deceptive versions of themselves. Think of a chameleon, changing its colors to blend into its surroundings, or even a magician's trick, where what you see isn't always what you get. People can transform into entirely different versions of themselves with a simple swipe of a filter or a tweak of an angle. It's like an illusionist's paradise where reality and fantasy blur into one. So next time you're swiping, remember, the camera can lie. Did you know that the average online dater spends 12 hours a week swiping? That's a part-time job. When we compare this to the traditional methods of dating, walking up to someone interesting at a coffee shop, being introduced to a friend's friend at a party, or even a blind date set up by your aunt, it's a different ballgame altogether. But think about it. In the world of online dating, that 12 hours is spent swiping, matching, messaging, and often waiting for a response that may or may not come. Imagine what else you could do with those 12 hours. You could learn a new skill, catch up on your favorite show, or even take that long overdue nap. Remember, it's not just about the time you spend actively on the app. The anticipation, the waiting, the wondering, it all adds up. So here's a gentle reminder. Don't let your search for love turn into a full-time job. Ever felt overwhelmed by the sheer number of potential matches? You're not alone. This is what psychologists call the paradox of choice. Just imagine you're at a buffet with an endless array of dishes. You might think, great, I can try everything. But as the choices pile up, you find yourself stuck, unable to decide what to eat. This is exactly what happens in online dating. The digital world offers a seemingly endless variety of potential partners, a buffet of romantic options. But instead of making us happier, this abundance of choices often leads to anxiety and indecision. We become so concerned about making the perfect choice that we end up not making a choice at all. Or worse, we make a choice but remain unsatisfied, wondering if there was a better option out there. This paradox can leave us feeling dissatisfied, even when we've made a seemingly good choice. So beware the buffet of online dating. Remember, quality over quantity. Finally, here's the biggest inconvenient truth about online dating. We're living in a world where convenience is king, and dating is not immune to this influence. Online dating has, in many ways, turned relationships into commodities. Just like browsing through a catalog, we swipe right or left, discarding profiles that don't immediately catch our eye. We're shopping for connections, but what are we really buying into? This commodification can lead to a lack of commitment and depth in relationships. After all, with such a vast selection at our fingertips, there's always that nagging thought, could there be someone better, just a swipe away? This mentality can prevent us from truly investing in the person in front of us, making it harder to establish meaningful connections. But let's not forget, relationships aren't products to be bought and sold. They're complex, they're messy, and they're beautiful. They require time, effort, and most importantly, genuine connection. And that's something that can't be reduced to a single swipe or a catchy profile tagline. In the end, it's about balance. Online dating can be a great tool to meet new people, but it's not the be-all and end-all. It's a starting point, not the destination. It's up to us to take those connections beyond the screen into the real world. So next time you log on to that dating app, remember, real connections take time and effort. Happy dating.